Сайн байцгаана уу?
Амар сайн байна уу? Сайн байна уу?
Hello. So this is gonna be our second online bilge session. So today we're gonna be talking about, because we all in a locked down situation, so we are doing this session inside our place. So now they're doing some warm up. So first, today, first we'll be talking about how you're gonna do your shoulder moves in a sitting position, or if you had or half sitting position. So last time, after last session, the many people told that they have a problem with the legs, and then they have difficulty sitting or standing for extended period of time. So today we're gonna show them how shoulder moves can be practiced in a sitting position. So we're gonna do now. We are just doing some stretching because of the limited space. We have to do kind of a bit stretching instead of big run outs or spacey quiet warm ups. Okay, за одоо мөрнийхөө юу яах вэ? Тоёг отгоогш ямар хөөрхөн юм бэ? Ямар том болсон юм бэ гэж байна. Хүн зүрх явуулж шүү. Отгоогшоо. Санжи шүү гэж. За. Тэгэхээр нэг настай хүмүүсд болон одоо хөл муутай удаан хугацаагаар суухад бэрхшээлтэй энэ хүмүүсүүдэд зориулсан эхний хэсэг нь явагдана. Манай энэ лайв 2 дугаар хэсэг болохоор яг бие биелгээний хөлийн зогсолт заах юм байна. За ингээд би нэг хоёр хэл дээр тайлбар хэлж явахыг бодъё. За тэгэхээр одоо энэ дээдгийн сууж байгаа энэ байршил болохоор за автобусанд явж байхтай юм уу? Эсвэл гэртээ сууж явах одоо ямар нэгэн тохиолдолд сууж явахдаа суугаа байршилд одоо юм мөрний хөдөлгөөн хийхэд зориулсан юм судал байгаа. Ерөнхийдөө болохоор яг суудлаасаа болохоор ингээд бүр наалахгүй, гихтээ бүр өнцөг дээр суухгүй, аль болох одоо нэг аюулгүй байдлыг хангах үүднээсээ унахааргүй юм суухаар бол хийнэ. So the sitting position is you don't have to back supposed to be straight. Yeah, so you don't have to lean on the chair. Most important is to keep your back straight. So the energy flows frequently, smoothly along your body. Okay, so shall we start the shoulder moves then? Okay, Zuzo is doing a half seat. Okay. Okay. So it's not complete seating position. So Zuzo is sitting half seat. Okay. So we have all now coming нээлттэй одоо чинь Johnson руу юу явж байгаа нутгийн сайхан юм шүү дээ.
Гүн. Одоо дахиад нэг халаал тэгээ.
Yeah. Well, let's check the music.
Тэгээ жингсэн.
Now it's all still we have that warm up music. So Johnson орчих. Тэрнээ дараа зөндөө хөдөлгөөн юм байна. So we're gonna do some as we already start usually. The opening will be So this is the beginning ceremony. Okay. Because of space limit, we're gonna little bit adjust it. Actually, this going backwards is used for the closing the dancing session, but we're still opening it. So the purpose is just you practice it and learn it and remember it. Okay. Okay, so now let's start the shoulder moves. So they will be sitting in sitting positions. Okay, so this is like sitting position is like for the people who are old age, or people who have leg problems, or people who are disabled. Maybe even can be done on wheelchairs. So this is anybody can do it actually. So now we do all shoulder moves like we have seen. We have actually shown it last time. So we circle your shoulder backwards. So any age of any health condition person can practice bilgi. So if you also like have a like maybe you can if you want to be standing, it's also like possible. Half standing positions. You don't have to sit. But to remind you that original sitting position is very low compared to this one. It's like if you see the sitting positions are equally the same. So now they're doing all this shoulder moves that we practiced last time. This is gonna help you to heat up your shoulder part, and then this is actually warm-up moves. When we compare the belly dancing warm-up moves are very like heats the body in a short period of time, and then yoga is like kind of mostly for the stretching, and then Mongolian bilgi is strengthening your muscles and body health in general. Like it's very supportive to your immune system. So as I told you in prior to my live, why we're doing this live sessions is that we want other people to help to support the immune system in a lockdown situation, because when you're limited in moves, your body is gonna weaken so easily. So this is you can practice every day. You can watch our lives every day, and then like at least 5-10 minutes a day you can. You can practice. So let's start our shoulder moves to remind once again. Yeah? Okay. So lift your shoulders up to your ears and lose it. Okay. It has to be, the losing part has to be very quick, and like you pulling something like something from your hands. Like you should feel it, like the strength of it. So it means your whatever, like burden energy should like kind of thrown away from your body. That's the feeling you're supposed to be feeling. So when you lift up the shoulders to your ears, it has supposed to be a slow, smooth move. But when you leave it loose, it has to be a strong move. Okay. So then you can do one shoulder at a time, one by one. Yeah. Do you want to do it normal speed, or do you want to do it a little faster, or what do you want to do? When you do faster, like it can be seen as Did is doing. When it's done slow mood, it's like can be seen as Zozo is doing. So this is like one by one. So let's do it fast track, two shoulders then. Quick, yeah. 8 дотор. Okay. 8 2 мөрөөр доктороо зэрэг 8. Okay. So when you do fast, then it has supposed. Okay, shall we go circle? Yeah. So that is doing backwards circling your shoulders. So when you circle the shoulders, so use like shoulders supposed to reach for front. Like this, you try to make a maximum of a circle with your shoulder. Yeah. Extreme, like your shoulders try to go backwards max, and then up max, front max, and then this has to be okay. Both are doing to the front. Now they're doing one by one. So So a cycle can be done backwards and forth. Okay, shall we try it a little bit faster track then? Okay. When you do it in a normal or like faster speed, it's supposed to look like this. So you can see that shoulders are like move very freely, but this requires some time. So when people sit in the office doing like lots of readings or writings for long hours, they have like kind of a stiff shoulders. So this move is actually very good. So when you are sitting position, you can be actually practice this shoulder moves in the bus, or just like while you're sitting, or like sometimes I used to do it when I'm driving, when I'm stopping at the red light. I do move my shoulders, so it seemed to be short, but it's still. Okay, now so let's move shoulders twist. Okay, so one shoulder for back in the back and one shoulder in front. Okay, let's do it slow. This is not a round going circle one. This is like the only, like, if I try to show it from the sideways, there's no going lifting up the shoulder. The shoulder level is at the same level, but shoulders moving, twisting back and forth, back and forth. Okay, so speed, no normal speed really. Okay. Okay. So now let's do that shoulder plates, yeah? Okay, so okay. So your shoulder plates are meeting in the middle, same, and then leave it loose. So your hands are stretched. Okay, if you see it like this. So even can be done in a sitting position. This is like kind of be shown to show how old people or disabled people or any sitting position can be practiced. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so now we do rib moves. So So when you practice the ribs first time, it's better be sitting. So your hips are not moving. Then it's much easier to learn the ribs. So we taught it in the last live session, but let's do it again. So okay, we're gonna still practice sitting position and also normal sitting position. The язгуур суулттай суултан дээр. Okay. So you have. So when you do have like a rib session, hips don't move. It's only your upper body moves. Тоор инехгүй маяга ойдолтой биш хэрэг. Гонигтой биш хийгээд тах юм. Yeah, because we don't really sit and then do this, but this is like for our friends who requested how bilge can be practiced in a sitting position. So when you practice the rib, hand positions can be in a different positions. Yeah. So. You can see that we are playing who in the background. Why don't you make it a little louder, the who? Okay, тэгвэл эхнээс нь одоо бүгдийн нэг юу болчих 8 дотор хурдан спидер явуулчихдаг. Гараа за. Духтраад, нухаад, солбоод, далцоход хавирга за. Okay. So we're gonna do all shoulder combinations now. Хамаагүй шүү дээ зөөрж өрөөд өөртөө гараад л шүү дээ. Okay, rib on the last one. So this all the shoulder moves. This is all gonna be used, and all the moves of billiard. So it's very important that you practice all these moves. So every time, if you you practice it 10 to 15 minutes, it's gonna be helpful to your stiff shoulders and then immune support. Okay. Shall we do the legs then? Миний би цаас ялаа. Юунд байгаа нөгөө. Тийм байна. Өнөөдөр цаасаа хормош. Okay, so we talked a lot about benefits of doing bilge in the last session. So I'm not going to repeat it, but instead I'm going to talk a little bit about Barbara миний шар ном хаана. Шар ном. Okay. So now we will be Timur, yes, you can use it for that. Timur нэг мөр юун дээр Острохондоос мөрний өн дээр хийж болох гэж байна. За. Окей, ингэж зогссон дээр юм уу? За хоёрын талтай. Okay. Okay, so we're going to talk about foot positions today. So, of course, let's say feet. So we have, as again, I have posted already on my page, and it's all shoulder moves, hand positions, and then ribs and every moves I have coded. So foot moves will be F1, F2, up to F6. So I have given that Mongolian term to name the foot position and try to explain it into English. So I guess you'll be able to understand it. And so when we code the positions, then we do combinations. It's very easy we can discuss combinations. And so our teaching, how we're going to teach the BB is not going to stick to the ethnic group style. We're going to make combinations all the time, and so it might be a little different from the other teachings, but it all moves from traditional. Yeah, very traditional. It's not modern moves, but combinations are very modern. Okay, let me move some of the books here so I can. Okay, so first position is zillich. So this is like when you have your heels together, your toes are a little open. Yeah, this is zillich. Second one is dilgich. So dilgich is like have your feet shoulder width apart from each other, and so it's different from ballet positioning. Ballet is okay. If you show ballet, it's like heels are kind of matching, but in Mongolian dancing, it's not. In Mongolian dancing, as I said, legs should feel like roots of a tree. So this has to keep a balance really well. So we don't do heels. It's a little different from a ballet. So your feet are parallel. Yeah, parallel position. Okay, boch. Баах ч нөгөө энэ үсттэй. Энэ штэ хөтлөр зэ. Okay, I'm getting confused so. За хизээ тэгэх балет шиг тэгж зогсож зүгээр л. I know. So they've done some ballet and some Latin and some Arab and some Mongolian. So we are mixing now. It's just pity. But one heel is inside of the other one. This is called boch in Mongolian. So by doing so, you can just practice some Mongolian language. Яг энийх энд оруулалтаа яг өмдөг дээр авчирахгүй шүү дээ. Тийш. So in position, one leg is front, one leg is back. Again, it's a little different from the ballet. There is no, your feet has to be parallel position. And when you stand, your body weight is supposed to be in the middle. You're not standing one of your legs. You are standing on your two legs, and your body weight is in the middle of your body position. No body weight shift to any of these legs. So F5. So one leg comes over the another one. Okay. So when we look from the front, just like this, from the side way, it is this one. Yes, my daughters, Timur. Okay, this is actually oftentimes used for horse galloping, yeah? So most of the horse galloping moves will be used this position. Okay? I'm sorry that people who have like a standing difficulty, this is like kind of very difficult to practice it while sitting, but I hope you still enjoy bilge or shoulder moves. Yeah. So this is the last foot position. So legs are in a parallel position, no space in between. Okay, these are the basic foot positions. Okay, let's say feet position. Of course, you can't do one without one. So now we have we're gonna combine body and feet. Okay, so we're gonna practice. To remind you what moves we have done. So we're gonna remind you the hand positions we learned from the previous session. Mindingar. It's a greeting hand. So I told you previous time that your fingers should be closed, tight, no separation of your fingers. The yeah. So when you do the hands oftentimes stretched, but a little bit like kind of a not very, like you don't have to tighten your muscle, but still okay, keep it tight. Okay, the hand of respect. So this is we actually show, like, worship the eternal blue sky, our ancestors. It's like all worshipping, yeah, meaning of worship, yeah. So fire means palms are faced to each other. One is up, one is down. Bomb, they have position of waist. Ivr, position of horn. So we imagine when we do this whole horn, imagine like a position, we imagine maybe a horn of a cow or something like this, yeah? Maybe goat. Okay, ult. They're making mistakes. Yeah, everybody can make mistakes. Okay, so digre. Hand of worship again. Okay, these are the basic hand positions, and now the last one is archer, or hand of arch. So you imagine your hand is like kind of archery. So elbows are in the shoulder level. Elbows in the shoulder level, but from elbow the hand part up to the fingertip, it's a little lower than the elbow level. This is our position of arch. When you practice this, okay, so this is a very important position. You keep your hands like arch. You're still sitting in a yazor or root sit. If you sit for 2 minutes every day, they're afraid that I'm gonna make them sit for a long time. So if you sit at least 2 minutes a day, it's gonna help your energy flow a lot. Yeah. So дахимцахаараа юу яа? Дахимцахаараа өөр яа position үзүүлээ. За. Дахимцах дээр за. Okay, now we're gonna show one other seat position, and then combine with the shoulders. Тослогоод эрэхтэй болсон юм шүү. Okay, so now you can see that they move like өнөөдөр юу газар тэнгэр зоочих уу?
Да.
Өргөлөд нэг л зоосон тийм шүү. Бүгдийг нэг зэрэг сурахгүй шүү дээ. So we're gonna teach you one another interesting move on the second seat position. Нэг нь за хажуулаас нэг нь уртлаасаа. За дээс хажуулаасаа. Чи урдаасаа. За. So this is like have your fingers, closed. So your fingertips supposed to reach the middle in the top of your head. So it depends on how your hands are stretchful, yeah. Sometimes it's up to you. Like slowly, when you start practicing, your hands will be tight and closed. Okay, this means worship. We worship the eternal blue sky, worshiping the eternal blue sky, and then we go down. It means we worship the motherland. Worship the motherland. Yeah. So this is again also you can see how differently they're doing. It's also like we're trying to show how the stretching is. So if your body is very stretchful, you can actually reach the ground. If you have a difficulty, still you can practice, but not to reach it. But it's best that you try to reach it as you can. It's up to you. Okay, so now we do like 3 last combination, self-reflection. So we're gonna play any Mongolian 3 melody and then do the combinations, how we can combine all the moves. So at the end, by practicing, I don't know how many sessions we will be delivering, but at the end, all the sessions, we hope that we will be able to dance Bi Bilge in the new song Bi Bilge. So that's our aim. So now you can see that every person's speed is different. The move, how it sits in the body is always differ from person to person. Like it's an individual uniqueness set in the body and in the music, how they feel the music, how they sense it. Yeah, so basic moves are the same. You can be a little creative. So now you see they are doing lots of reefs and twists, and so it's all can be combined. Because of space limitation, we have a difficulty recording today. But it's that's the reality of the lockdown. We always have a very limited space So let's just cope with the space that you have, and then try to practice your bibilje. So if you see the Dede's moves, it's she's doing the traditional wool beating technology. Okay, now she's doing something. Yes, harjoro. Jallam har гэж there's the similar very similar dance called jallam har in Mongolian that is very similar to harajorgo. So we also like working on a project that we're going to combine harajorgo and sharka barka from Kalmyk, and then Jalamhar from Mongolian, and do some horse riding dancing. So it's going to be our one of the projects we introduced to you. Yeah. Ихтэй сормагч сайн уу? Сайхан авч гин үү? Таныг юугаа одоо өгшөө хэдэн дууган бэ?
Одоо энэ сэл чинь доо.
Okay, this is they're saying that this is last one. Давхар цогцолтсон мөрөөдөө цогцолтсон хэл дээр одоо яг яач. Тэгсэн харин харин тэрийг. Тэгээ яг комбинацлахта хөдөлгүүдэд дандаа нөгөө юу. So this is also like I told you that it's can be the combination. So like halfway and then do it completely. Like this is also like kind of. So this is the Mindamor, the Buryat music we are playing in the background. So I hope that in one of our sessions we'll be able to teach you that Buryat Mongol Yokhur dance. And also we hope to teach you some elements of a Törumbujuk, the circle dance. So when you all start practicing, when you all memorize all the moves that we are teaching you, and then when you start thinking creatively how to use all the moves that we teach you, like then we just like advance the practice, and then we can do some small projects like that. Зүгээр л өөрөөр одоо бүжиглээд дуусчихсан сүүлийнх юм байна. Танаа уйлзүртчих нэмээ агшаагаар. Okay.
Ja, stream dit.
So this depends on very much when you know the moves, it depends on how much the creative you're thinking gonna be. Yeah, so you can see that hands can be in different positions, different speed. I'm sorry that I'm coughing. It's just not corona because we are in a lockdown position already, like self-isolation for 2 weeks already. So it's just like I'm drinking some kind of tea, but it's giving me some coughing. Okay. So we're gonna close the session now. So this is like kind of the melody by Jansanoro, the Mongolian great composer. So if you really like the music, I advise you to listen to on YouTube. We really enjoyed that Jansanoro's music though. Okay, so greetings. Yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed it. And so next Sunday at the same time, 12:30, we will be doing our next session. So at that time we try to show more combinations, because we already have given you all the basic moves of bilge. So from next session we'll be start doing some combinations. Yeah. Okay. So okay. Yeah, actually we are just like it's our second live, so we just practice doing some live sessions, and so I hope you all enjoy it in the future also. So follow us and see you next Sunday. Bye.
Bye.